So it is Bible fairy tale time with the story of when God tested Abraham. So once upon a time, God decided to test Abraham. But instead of just getting him to do one of those standardized tests, God told him to sacrifice his son Isaac, presumably as a dry run for God to see what might happen when he sacrificed Jesus. And Abraham agreed, because Abraham was the kind of toadying employee who always sucked up to his employer and who everybody else hated. So Abraham handed his son Isaac a pile of wood to carry for the sacrifice and told him that they were going camping in the mountains. But when they got to the mountains, Abraham tied up Isaac and threw him onto the altar, surrounding him with the wood. And Isaac began to scream in terror and rage at the fact that not only was he going to be burnt alive, but that his father had been so callous as to make him carry the wood for his own death. Then Abraham took a knife to slay Isaac with, but God stopped him, saying to Abraham, "Because you have proved your love for me, as well as proved that you are a narcissistic and abusive father who clearly doesn't love his son, then you are the kind of person that I love the most, and you do not have to kill your son." So Abraham untied Isaac, who, shaking and having soiled himself in fear and shock at the complete betrayal of his father, staggered into the mountains as quickly as possible. Then God gave Abraham a ram to kill, so that instead of Abraham committing an unnecessary human sacrifice, with his innocent son screaming in fear and agony as he was burnt alive, Abraham committed an unnecessary animal sacrifice, with an innocent ram screaming in fear and agony as it was burnt alive. And Abraham called this place, "And the Lord shall provide," as long as what you want provided are post-traumatic stress disorder, kidnapping, and false imprisonment. Emotional abuse, physical abuse, child abuse, and domestic violence. A mentally ill parent with a possible psychiatric disorder who suffers from auditory hallucinations, animal sacrifice, human sacrifice, and attempted murder, and, of course, an asshole God. I'm just the son of a carpenter, and I don't want anything from ya, except for your eternal love and devotion and guilt.